And it's like that time of year where people make mid-year resolutions. Like whatever you didn't do for the beginning of the year, you can start to do now. And so that is what we're talking about today. Some things that some people had that they wanted to do on this mid-year. And I definitely want to hear from you. Let me know. What are some things that you're doing this year? The rest of the year. What are some things that you are doing? What are some goals that you are planning to achieve that you didn't necessarily get a head start on prior to now? So let's go ahead and talk about that. What are some things you want to do? Because now is the time, right? Now is the time. It's a great time to make the choice to kind of start over. So anyway, I do apologize if you were trying to get on earlier. I am live now. Super excited to talk with everybody. I want to know about those mid-year goals, those mid-year resolutions. What are we knocking out the box? Let's talk about it. You're listening to Dear Jelly on the X. Hey, Jenna. This work computer is acting up today. And my light went out, so I don't know if you can see me. How's your weekend? What's going on? My light burned out today. That was great. It was on, literally was just like whoop, whoop, and it was gone. So I do apologize if you don't see. Let me change these colors back. Up until I've been traveling a little bit. Get the stuff back to where it should be. Where is that? Come on. There we go. All right. That's looking a little more like it, right? It's going good. How was yours? Oh, how was mine? Wet, but not bad. I just don't like when stuff just starts malfunctioning, and I'm like, not today, y'all. I gotta get on the air. And computer didn't want to work, and all kind of stuff wasn't happening. But other than that, I'm so grateful and good. Weird thing, my computer says today is June 20th, and it says it's 3:33 p.m. So that's bananas. Hey, VL. Hi, Nora. Hi, guys. Thanks for popping in and say hi. I'm so excited you are here. Do you all have any mid-year resolutions you're working on? I do. What time is it really? Okay. You're listening to WXNALP Nashville 101.5 FM. Hey, 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 this is Dear Jelly with DJ Jelly. Happy Sunday. It's a holiday weekend, and I'm just so excited that you're here. You could be listening to anything else, tuning in to anything else, so I appreciate that you have taken our time to jam with me. And so this is DJ Jelly, and tracking back, that was Fireboy DML with What If I Say? With What If I Say? Urban Green Lab is a nonprofit that teaches communities how to live sustainability. UGL is working to grow a culture of learning in classrooms, households, and workplaces that encourages people to make better choices for our planet and society. Learn more at urbangreenlab.org. If you're just tuning in, so glad you did. We're talking about mid-year resolutions. I keep trying to say New Year's resolution, but it's not a new year. It's the middle of the year. And so we're talking about mid-year resolutions, which is something that honestly, I've never really thought about previous years. But this year, I'm taking part in it. So I really encourage you to join me. So what I did some Googling and I talked to some people and I just basically made a poll of the top 10 things people were saying they were going to do for mid-year. And if you have some mid-year resolutions, like, hey, half the year is gone, I still kind of want to change things around and change, change my story, change things for my better, let me know what you're doing. It might be something that not only me, but somebody else can do as well. And so the number one thing that people are saying they're going to do, let me go to 10 because I made a list. So one of the things that they said so the thing that people were saying that was like number 10 or whatever is relax. So they're learning how to rest, learning how to relax, learning how to rest. And so I didn't realize that was something that some people needed to learn how to do. And then I started thinking, like, how well do I rest? Like, I have to be intentional when I want to rest. And so now I understand why people are like, no, I need to learn how to rest. So why is it so hard to rest? Like, we should be relaxing, especially if you're somewhere warmer. It should be fun, right? We should be doing things that are relaxing, bring us joy, give us all the good feels. And so that's one of the things that people are doing for the rest of the year, starting this month of July, is they're learning how to rest. They're being intentional about relaxation. So then that way they're not like forced into rest, by stress or something of that nature. Nora says, it's extremely difficult to rest. This is true. It is extremely difficult to rest. And so here's my question, like, why? Why is it so hard for us to rest? Like, why? Because that is true. It is difficult to rest. You would think it was something simple, right? Who knew when we were kids, we were fighting nap. No, I don't want to lay down for nap. I don't want a nap time. Who knew? We didn't, or at least I didn't. That's something that I should have learned to appreciate. Appreciate while young. Because now it seems like finding time to rest or just relaxing is something that I have to make a conscious effort to do instead of it just being a natural, like, we should have grown-up nap times. Like, everybody, I feel like even at work, everywhere, we should have times where it's like, you know what? It's nap time. Because some of us get a little grumpy. I'm telling you, we should totally do that. I'm in it. I'm here for nap time, forced nap times. Not forced nap time, but, paid nap times. The ninth thing that people were saying in conversation is that what the other thing they're going to start doing for this mid-year resolution. Oh, wait. Jenna says, let me see what Jenna's talking about before I go to number 9. Jenna says, I don't find it difficult. I did a lot of running in my 20s. I get rest now. LOL. You did a lot of running around in your 20s, so now you're ready to rest in your 30s. That's hilarious. Well, in my 40s, I am still struggling to rest. It is a concept that I'm learning about. And in resting, because let's be clear, resting is not just you laying down. Because sometimes, like, my mind is not clear. I'm still thinking about 20, 30 things. I might even go to sleep and wake up tired. Like resting, actual like rest, enjoyment, release, REM sleep, just state of peace, just rest, relaxation. That is something that I'm learning. I'm learning too. I'm working on. I'm learning. I'm working on. Number 9, it says start looking for love. Okay, so this is my so I thought that some people do all year round, but she says what? Okay, sorry. So somebody sent me a note. They said that there's basically what they feel like is working out. She worked on herself. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, she worked on herself during the first half of the year, so now she feels like she's in a better place for love because she's feeling refreshed, renewed, and ready for something new. So, hey, is that possible? Then this could be a better time to try to meet somebody, because if you've been working on yourself all the first 6 months, now you're like, baby, she's back, he's back, they're ready. Taking time to get to know yourself more, love on yourself, and now you're ready to share some of that loving with somebody else. So it says start looking for love. That mid-year might be a good time to be serious about putting yourself out there. Jenna says, where is she? Oh, that's definitely on my list. Still hoping to meet my person on this half of the year. It's possible. Then the question is, are you, since we've been working on ourselves, or if you've been working on yourself the first 6 months, are you now in a place to really put yourself out there? Nora says, I do want to meet someone and date more in the second half of this year. Whoa, Nora, I'm surprised. Because, Nora be working hard. Not that nobody else is working hard, but I know Nora has been really pouring and cultivating her brand. And so I'm very excited. They say when you're ready, it happens. That's what they say. They say when you are truly ready and in a better state of mind, and you put it out there, that it happens. That's what they're telling me. That's what they're telling me. And so it definitely is something that you need to think about, put out there, put yourself out there carefully. Here's Carefully by Nana Fofi. You listen, Dear Jelly on the X. Y'all out here ready? I'm excited. So, who is this? Do you have any tips for dating in Nashville? You're asking me. Nora! I know a lot of people are having success with like Facebook dating. People are having success on. When my account got hacked, I lost access to all that type of stuff, so I'm not able to get on. But I don't know that any tips for Nashville will be different than any tips anywhere else. I think I'm not open to apps. Oh. Then maybe you go places. I know you're not afraid to go places by yourself. Go with your beautiful looking self and smile. Are you open to anybody approaching you? Going places, I think if you're not open to apps, and definitely going places, and then putting it out there, letting people know that you're open to meeting someone. Are you letting your friends know? Are you telling people who you know who are in a good relationship? Are you telling your leaders or whoever else, like, hey, is there someone you can introduce me to? I feel like that might work. But definitely being what they say in the streets. But yeah, I typically, my dating stuff goes with apps. You're listening to WXNA LP Nashville 101.5 FM. And this is Dear Jelly. Hey, hey, hey. It's Dear Jelly with DJ Jelly. I'm so excited that you are here. I hope wherever you are dry, because we're raining a lot here in Nashville. Wherever you are dry, feeling safe, feeling loved, feeling valuable, and doing something for yourself, because you know what? You deserve it. You deserve it. Tracking back, that was No Nana Fofi with Carefully. Carefully. And so we are carefully going through this list of mid-year resolutions. Mid-year resolutions, and it sounds like there are quite a few people who are doing mid-year resolutions, who are looking to do things to better the second half of the year. You know, go out with a bang. If there's some things that they didn't get a chance to start doing that they wanted to do at the beginning of the year, this next 6 months are gonna make it happen. One of those things that we're talking about, hey Kina, how you doing? One of the things we're talking about is we talked about resting, learning to rest, which is a lot harder than some of us even realize. Learning to rest, being intentional about unplugging, rest, real rest. And then during the second half, now we've been pouring into ourselves and loving on ourselves, and just have a better understanding of where we are, where we're going. Looking for love. The second half of the year, looking for love and being open, a lot more intentional about being visible. Nora was asking, like, what are some things that she can do? You always know a lot of people are meeting people on apps, social media apps, things of that nature. But then there's also, are you showing up to places by yourself? Are you smiling when you're there? Are you saying hello to people when you're out by yourself? Do you seem approachable? Jenna says, I heard someone say go to Starbucks in the morning and going to a Whole Foods in a cute workout outfit at lunch. Disclaimer, I don't know if this works, but I heard it today. Okay, so go to Starbucks early in the morning. Go to Home Depot early in the morning. That's when the men are that are really working. Early in the morning, not midday. They will not be there. They're already at work. But go to Starbucks in the morning because they're getting their coffee on their way to work. So I don't know. I feel like we should be letting people know that you are interested. Tell friends, family members, your pastors. Let somebody know who can vouch for the decency of people, and let them know, hey, is there someone you can introduce me to? Let them know you're available. You're single and ready to mingle. Let it be known. A lot of times people don't know that you are actually open to such a thing. And I know quite a few people who that's how they've met people, going out by themselves, because sometimes women or guys, when they're going out in a group, the other people are not going to approach you because it's like intimidating if you're there with a group of people. But by yourself, you might get approached. Nora says, I'll do that. Go out alone more and tell people that I'm open to dating. This is exciting. Guys, definitely. Guys, gals, definitely let us know if these things work, because we want to try them. Let us know how it worked. Did you smile at a stranger? Like, what did you do? Did you just pass a stranger your number? Like, what works? Out here in these single streets. Hey, Tia, how you doing? Learn a new skill. So number 8, learn a new skill. So in this mid-year number 8 on mid-year resolution, learn a new skill. Go out here and learn something new that you can do. For instance, kayaking, rock climbing, sewing. Learn something new. And that might be another way also to meet new people, though, because if you're out here going to a class, learning a new skill, something different, and he or she might be there like, oh, what brought you here? Well, that might be a good way to meet someone new. Jenna says, make sure they know what you like. My friend has introduced me to someone, but he ain't it. LOL. Well, okay, so we need to be open though too. Okay, we need to be open. I definitely think that sometimes just being closed off to only a particular thing that we like is why some of us are still by ourselves. We need to be open, be open-minded. I'm not saying settle. I'm just saying let's try to be open. Just a thought. I don't know. But one thing I do know is WX and Asia all volunteer freeform radio station flying our freak flags in Nashville for more than 7 years, thanks to you. We depend on our loyal listeners for financial support. Here, help us keep our freak banner flying proudly in Nashville and beyond by becoming a member of Team WXNA today. Go to WXNAFM.org and show your support. Thank you. Nora says, I'm using Duolingo to work on my Spanish so I can improve my Spanish speaking. Duolingo is a hard one when it comes to Spanish. I'm using that as well. After a few months, I can tell you that I want bread and I don't drink milk. I don't know, it's kind of weird. And it's probably user error. But definitely learning something new, like Nora said, she's learning a new language, learn a new skill. And that can also be a good subject thing too. When you're out here meeting these new people, starting up these conversations, then you can say, hey, do you speak another language? I'm learning a new language. I'm learning to speak Spanish. And guess what I can say? I don't like milk. I'm just saying. Jenna says, I'm open. I've had 2 conversations with the fella, but he ain't it. Have they been text conversations or have they been verbal, like audible conversations? Because sometimes things can be misconstrued through text. I'm just saying, y'all. I don't know. I cannot wait to let y'all know that I am no longer in the same boat that you are in. Just kidding. Or am I? No, seriously. Some things work for some people. Some things work, for others. And so on the phone, okay, cool. And so, at least you're doing it. You're putting yourself out there. I know someone who was talking to a gentleman, and she said the gentleman, after a couple of conversations with her, was just like, I think you would be better, like we'd be better off friends, and you'd be great for my guy friend. And he introduced her to his guy friend, and that's who she's currently dating, his friend. Because he recognized from those conversations that they weren't a good match, but he recognized, like, this is a good chick, like, this is a good woman, like, so he introduced her to his friend. So be open, be friendly, because, hey, you might not be it for him, but he might be like, she needs to be with my friend. And then it might work out and they'd be so happy. Number 7, adopt a pet. Let you know right now, I'm not going to do it. But it might work out for you. So if you've been thinking about adopting a dog or a cat or iguana or a rat, or do it. Get a dog, a cat, rat, iguana, squirrel. I don't know. What if people have birds, fish? Get a pet. Get a pet. And then this way, like by the time winter comes around, you'll be settled with set pets. You'll both be comfortable with each other. Hopefully your animal will be potty trained. And then if somebody new comes in, then you'll have to get used to them and the animal at the same time. I don't know, get some butterflies. I don't know, get something. I might get a virtual pet. That sounds right up my alley. Pet fee at my place of living is way too high for me to consider getting a pet. Even a fish should be $300. Yeah, plus like $30 a month, so I'm good. Jenna says, yeah, the pet is a no for me. Nora says, I want a doggy. Ooh, what kind of doggy do you want, Nora? What kind of doggy do you want? Number 6 says spend more time on yourself. So spend more time on yourself. What did I mean by that? Spend more time on yourself. So I know we're out here looking for love, but make sure we have a good balance of spending time on ourselves. Making sure that you are emotionally available. Making sure that you are not stressed out. A toy poodle. Nora wants a toy poodle. That sounds expensive, but it sounds really cute too. I'm excited. Let me know how that works out. If you get it, I hope you get it though. And send me pictures. I want to see this toy poodle. I know they're kind of cute. Okay, so getting your mind right, going to therapy, a lot of self-care. Spend more time on yourself. So if you haven't taken the first 6 months of the year to do that. Go ahead and do it for the second 6 months. Take care of you. Take care of you because you're only one person, and you need to take care of yourself. Because look, if you don't love you, how can you expect anybody else to? Is that what RuPaul says? Something like that. I'm just saying. Take care of you. Get a massage. Take care of your body. Take care of you. Here's Kitty with Touch It. With some Dear Jelly on your ass. Tia. I'm working on playing self-play regularly. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Tia? Working on implementing self-care regularly. It's a daily thing. Tia, do you schedule self-care? Scheduling self-care, I guess. That's an interesting question. That's a way of being intentional. If you know that you're somebody just like learning how to rest, that self-care is something that is not something that comes to you naturally, then yeah, I can see you scheduling that. Eyebrows threaded, better eating, consistent exercise. Oh, this is good. This is good. That's good. That's a good list. I'm working on eating better, adding exercise, resting. To answer your question, she says she does. I evaluate if I need to do anything every 3 weeks. Every 3 weeks? That's pretty consistent. Ooh, it's on your calendar. Ooh. Hello, how are you, Heather? You're listening to WXNALP Nashville 101.5 FM, and you're just tuning in. Hey, it's Dear Jelly with DJ Jelly, and I'm so excited that you're here. I'm tracking back. That was Kitty with Touch It. Kitty with Touch It. And speaking of touching it, we are just touching base on some mid-year resolution things that we could be doing mid-year. And so that's what we're working on. And so just tracking back, if you're just tuning in and you're like, well, what are some things that I can do these last 6 months of the year to go out with a bang? One of the things we're going to be intentional about is relaxing, learning how to truly relax, enjoying ourselves. For those who are not in something serious, looking for love. These last 6 months, being intentional about being available, emotionally and physically available for that special someone to come into your life these next 6 months. So start looking for love, learn a new skill. Nora had shared about how she was learning Spanish. And so learning a new skill, learning something else that's a good conversation starter, learn something new and then share it with possibly somebody new. Adopting a pet, that might be good for you. Get yourself a rat, cat, bat, bird, snake, iguana, dog, cat, I don't know, fish. Get yourself a pet, even if it's digital, which is what I'm thinking about doing. Spending more time on yourself. Tia was sharing how she's intentional every 3 weeks. She's intentional about making sure she's taking care of herself, eyebrows threaded, better eating, consistent exercise. She evaluates what she needs personally to be her best self every 3 weeks. Yes, I did say rats. I've been learning that a lot of people have pet rats. I thought they were in the pet store as food, Jenna, and apparently they're not food. People actually keep them as pets. Great, great, great. Um, Number five, making home improvements. So doing what you can to make your space a little more of an oasis. Doing what you can, repairing things, fixing stuff around your house, decorating it, clearing out things you don't need. So getting your home in a better space is definitely a great way to getting your home in a better space. Is definitely a great way to. Sorry, I was trying to check and make sure I didn't miss anybody sending in messages. Um, Get your place in a better space. Clearing out stuff, degunking, just getting things better. Da 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 da. Nora says, I've been doing chair yoga at my local YMCA. It helps me work out, but also calm down. Oh, that sounds very interesting. I would like to learn about this. That sounds very interesting. Jenna says, I definitely need to do that. So, what thing you definitely need to do? You need to get a rat, Jenna? Is that what you need to do? Get a pet rat? Or are you talking about decluttering, spring cleaning? Well, not spring cleaning, but summer cleaning, getting things out. I'm doing that myself, and so I'm excited about that. Number four is schedule more family time. So if you have a help, that could be your blood family or a family of choice. Making plans intentionally, spending time with your family. It's gonna be good for you. Family of choice, even if you don't have, like, let's say you're not missing. What is wrong with me today? Let's say you do not necessarily have a great relationship with your blood family, then a family of choice, your friends, maybe co-workers, or join a group, join an organizational type group. Spending time with like-minded people, spending time with people you can be yourself with. It's hopefully where you are. It's hot outside. You can do more laid back, fun things in the sun, wear more comfortable clothing. Get her done. What is this? Tia said, this is not Tia. Jenna says, I finally put Tyler's crib on the curb. Oh, congratulations. That's huge. That's huge. Because Tyler is like 6. So that's great. Finally put his crib on the curb. So clearing out, making more space, more space for the new. Sounds great. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Because let's be clear, the more we're doing, pouring into ourselves, clearing our space, clearing our mind, trying new things, growing as a person, the better life can be. It can be more beautifully beautiful. Here's Beautifully by Faye. It's a Dear Jelly LVX. Oh, I love this song. Jenna, are you okay though? It's not who is this? People adopting rats. Yes, Kiara, I don't even know if you can hear me. They are. I found out one of my former students had a rat. Yeah, people. I found out one of my former students had a rat. I don't know if you can hear me, so I'm gonna comment again once I get back on the air. But yeah, they getting rats, friend. Baby, I'm fine. I'm ready to put some more on the curb, but the attic is just too hot to go back up there right now. Girl, that's gonna be a workout. I know DJ Juan took his honeymoon, so I don't know if he's back yet. But that's something else you can think about doing, like taking a trip. Baby, we got three more things, and I plan on getting started with quite a few of them. I appreciate every tip and idea y'all have been sharing. It's going down. You're listening to WXNALP Nashville 101.5 FM. Tracking back, that was Fave with Beautifully. Beautifully. And I'm feeling pretty beautifully, pretty great about the different things we've been discussing doing for our mid-year resolutions. It is definitely a good time to better our lives. I'm just saying. Music City is growing, and as it grows, preserving and increasing the tree canopy is vital. Trees clean the air, cool the atmosphere, and increase the community's well-being. Root Nashville is a new campaign with the goal of planting 500,000 trees in Nashville. Volunteer info and tree requests are at rootnashville.org. Root Nashville. Plant a tree, grow our city. All right, so if you're just checking in, hey, so glad you're here. We have been discussing mid-year resolutions, and earlier somebody said, well, are people really adopting pet rats? Yes, they are. I found out that this last school year I had students who had pet rats, and I upset them because when they talked about their rats, I just assumed the rats were food for a snake or something else, and they were like, no, it's my pet rat. And I was just thinking virus, but I guess I was wrong. I don't know. So I apologize if I offended anybody by saying virus in regards to your pet rats. Yeah, it's a thing. Pet rats. Ratatouille ain't the only one out here being loved on. Apparently there are some rats in your homes as your members of your family. So what's going down? Jenna said she almost fell out. It was 9 degrees in Georgia. Yes, but it's been pretty hot here in Nashville as well. And so make sure you are hydrated. We are hydrated, getting that water in, fresh fruits and vegetables, rest. I don't know, some ladies may need to lighten up their Spanx a little bit. It's kind of hot out here. We want to make sure we can breathe. I'm just saying. Number 3, organize your work life. So organizing our work life these last, let's be clear, your job is your job. Even if you love it, your job is your job. God forbid anything ever happened to you, you will be replaced. Probably the notice for new hire might be out before your obituary is out. I don't know. I'm just saying, making sure that we are organizing our work life to where we are balanced in our work life and we are not overworking ourselves. You know, I'm just saying. Number 2, learn to cook healthier. So I'm not ignorant to the fact that it is expensive out in these streets. It's expensive. It's expensive out in the streets. It's expensive on the sidewalk. It's expensive in the grocery store. It is expensive to eat healthier. But what I'm learning is that there are some tricks and things that we can learn. We just have to be more creative and more intentional. Ask questions. Take a class. I would love to take a class. Take a class. Learn more things. Learn how to eat healthier. Try new fruits and vegetables. I used to hate Brussels sprouts until about 5 years ago. I had them cooked for me now. They weren't cooked for me in a healthy way. They were like fried. So that's probably not the best way to eat them. But point being, I'm now eating Brussels sprouts. Now I just have to learn a healthier way and not fried to eat them, right? Doing more grilled things. Trying some smoothies out. Let's just, add that to our thing these last 6 months while we're doing all these different things to help our mind glow. It's also going to help your mind glow, help your body glow, help everything glow. Let's try to eat healthier, okay? And then the number one thing that people are doing right now, saying they're doing for the mid-year resolution because they want to be fine next year. They're getting back in the gym. If not back in the gym, they're getting back into a healthier mindset. You could roast them. Oh, I can roast the Brussels sprouts, and they'll be just as tasty as fried, because in the deep fryer they were pretty delicious. And so she says I can roast them. And then Nora says I want to get more active, walk, move more. Yeah, I want to get more active and walk and move. I just be tired, but that's the thing. If I'm more intentional about resting, then I can be more intentional about moving more, shaking something, take a dance class, take a walk with friends. I'm open. If you know me personally and you're free for the next 2 weeks or so, hit me up. Or if you're like, hey, I need to make a new friend, hit me up, TGI Jelly. Maybe we can go walking. Trying something new. If you know something, a fun class, a fun get together. If you're walking, if you're trying new recipes, hit me up. Nora says, drop the Brussels sprouts recipes. Yes, if you got some yummy recipes, they're yummy roasted. Okay, I'm just saying because they fried. So if you're saying that they're yummy roasted, then I would like to try it. And I just want you to know that if they're not, I'm going to call you out and let it be known that you will not be able to refer me any more recipes, because I won't trust your taste buds. Jenna says, yes, add a little olive oil, salt, and garlic. Put them in the oven or air fryer. Okay, for how long? I have an air fryer and I have an oven. So, and I have Brussels sprouts. So, I'm excited to try new things. Hey, and DM me. Let me know any, fun things that you're doing that others of us can try. I'll be sure to share and post. I appreciate you so very much for tuning in. We love you. Couldn't do this without you. Appreciate every single one of you. I'm just saying, you're the best. You're the best. You're the best. Believe me when I say that. Here's Believe Me by Johnny Drill. Yeah! With who? Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese? Like the kind you put. The kind that you put like on top of like that comes in like the container and you pour it on like on pizza and stuff. Hey. I'm starting some exercise I can do every restroom break. And while I'm brushing my teeth, holding my stomach in at the red light. What is this exercise you're doing? You just pulling your stomach in and releasing? I normally keep an eye on them while they're in the air fryer oven. I cook them until crispy. Roasted with a little oil, garlic, onion, seasoning, and yes, Parm cheese. The cheese gets a little crunchy. This don't sound healthy, but I'm sure gonna try it. Believe me. Do wall push-ups every restroom break. Wall squats while you brush your teeth. I took an early morning hip hop step class in my local YMCA. My coordination is trash. Oh, I remember your coordination, but I'm proud of you. My coordination is trash, but it was fun and a great workout. That sounds like a really great workout. Oh my gosh! So maybe I need to get a Y membership. Hip hop class. You say you did something else at the Y earlier? I need to. Okay, I might need to work on the Y. Ah, that sounds like so much fun. Tia, you said better than fried. Okay, we gonna see. I'm gonna tell you if it's trash. Believe me. Chair yoga. Why I got it going on? Why I got it going on? You're listening to WXNALP Nashville 101.5 FM. Tracking back, that was Johnny Drill. Johnny Drill. And believe me, I've enjoyed this time that I've been on the air with you guys today. I wouldn't want to do this without you. Couldn't do this without you. Thank you so much for supporting me, for supporting WXNA. It is better with you. And I will see you this time, same place, this time next week. Have a wonderful week. Hey, let me know. DM me, TGIJ. Let me know if you are trying any of these things this week. First thing on my list is clearing out my space. And I'm going to try these Brussels sprouts this week. I'm excited. Listen, if you're celebrating your holiday, I say happy, happy, happy to you and all of yours. All right. Love you guys. Have a great week. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great one, everybody. All right, y'all. Juan is on a honeymoon. Have a great one. Where are my videos? There we go.